Hello, Taurus and Taurus rising. Thank you for joining me for the February astrology. And this is a really powerful month. Your ruling planet, Venus, the first day of February, she's crossing her shadow. She's in Pisces. The shadow point is the point that the planet will move direct again after her retrograde. So Venus is not retrograde yet, but she's slowing down. She crosses her shadow the first day of February and will be in her shadow the whole month of February. So this is a precursor to different things that will come up for you during the Venus retrograde. And because it's your ruling planet, just pay attention. What's going on with me anyways? And that can give you a clue of what you will be putting your attention on through the month of February and the month of March and into the month of April. Now, on the 6th, we have Jupiter going retrograde. Whenever planets station retrograde or direct, it's at its strongest point. So Jupiter is about expansion. It's about bringing things in. It's about this beautiful sense of finding opportunity. And for you, it is in your everyday routine of life. It represents your health. It represents taking care of your health, finding opportunities to take care of it, but also just the daily habits that you have and work. The little work that needs to be done in life in order to get the big stuff handled. And then we shift into the full moon eclipse on the 10th. The full moon eclipse is in Leo. And this is the nodes of the moon are going to shift into North Node into Leo in May. So here's another precursor of energy we will be dealing with for the year. And the Leo is about following your heart and doing what you love. It is in the bottom of your chart, which represents early beginnings, your subconscious, and going within, really listening to your inner voice, your inner heart. The brain within the heart that says, what is it that I really love? And it is about making each day special. Different things can come up around home or family, and the polarity between work and home can become very apparent. Now, Mercury is just rushing through the signs. It spends the first part of February in Capricorn, then it rushes through Aquarius, and it shifts into Pisces. So Mercury is the thinking mechanism, and it's rushing through the sectors of your chart, which is, okay, what is it that I think? What is it I believe? What is it that I want to know? What do I want to do around work? What do I want to do about my friends? So the mind energy can be very active. We have Mars will be spending the month in Aries, and Venus shifts into Aries on the 3rd and spending the rest of the month in Aries. In which, remember, Aries is the sign behind you. So it's stirring up like dreams. It's stirring up your subconscious. It's stirring up wherever you might feel that you have done things in your life that have not always been the best decisions. It brings to the awareness where we can be our own worst enemy and anything that can stop us from the dreams we have. So it just brings it to the awareness, and Mars is there to clear it out, put energy and effort into clearing out any of the crud of your life, the cobwebs of the subconscious that may be harming you. And it also can mean that there could be things that you become aware of that have not always been in your best interest. And you release them. You let them go. We have a powerful lunar eclipse, right? This is the month of the eclipses. The lunar is on the 10th. The solar is on the 26th in Pisces. It is a volatile energy. You might want to check for the solar eclipse video when I get it up, because this solar eclipse in Pisces. So it happens in your 11th house of friendship. So more friends can come to your side, and you can sees like, okay, who do I want to be friends with and all of that stuff. But it also can activate, where do I belong? Who do I belong with? You know, who can pull? Who do I want to pull to do things with? Because the North Node is still in the sector of enjoying life, doing things that you like, but the South Node's over in the friendship house. So there's like, what friends do I want to bring to do things with that I love to do? Now, sometimes it can mean that a friend shifts from being a friend into being a lover, if you are so open to that, and that's where you are in your life at this moment. And also, the last week in February, it's a very active week. It's a very active year. And a matter of fact, the lunar eclipse has a grand fire trine. There's a lot of fire this year. You're Earth, so don't get scorched. But it is about moving forward and being able to feed yourself, being able to consume. This is a consuming year. What do I want to learn? What do I want to know? Where do I want to go? The fuel of life. It's about creation. It's a very creative. So what do I want to create for myself? And the last week in February is very active. Mars is very active. It's connected to Pluto on the 22nd. So it's like, let me get going. What for you, it can be looking at any kind of beliefs or what somebody else is telling you to believe in. And if you don't have that belief, confront them. It's like, you might think that, you might believe that, but I don't. I'm not taking any kind of your stuff that you say can or cannot happen if it doesn't fit my higher and better self. And then it continues into the solar eclipse and a lot of activity and action and wanting things to change very quickly. Have a great month, and thank you for tuning in.